Da-dum. Ooh, it helps if I turn this. Whoop. Da-dum. Da-dum. Dum 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 da. Attack of the Killer Octopus. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's so good to see you on Revenge of the 5th. I have been attacked by an octopus that my husband 3D printed last night, which is super cool, and I've thus commandeered and I have made it my own. Sorry, Chris, I love you dearly, but this is my octopus. It's so good to see you. Who's here today? I got AB, I got Moises, I got some, I believe it is, I think, Gloria on her grandfather's. Hey, Andy. Hey, Ashley. Hey, JJ. Happy Cinco de Mayo, which is the 5th of May. And historically is not very well celebrated in Mexico, to my knowledge. But it is more celebrated here in America as the 5th of May. It was a celebration of Mexican culture, Mexican history, and those types of things. But originally, I believe the Cinco de Mayo was a battle for Mexican independence, and I don't know much about that past that. But if somebody wants to do some research and do a little typing, a little typey, I would love a little typey, just so that way I understand. Yes, I got it right. It is me, Gloria. It's great to see you. Miss Hoffman has chugged about approximately like 6 gallons worth of Coca-Cola so that she's awake, because as I told you in Miss Perron stream, I lost all control of my life, and I'm now cooking at midnight. And I was cooking at midnight. I made some beautiful French onion soup. I folded some laundry while I was cooking the French onion soup, and I didn't go to bed. And then when my alarm went off this morning, I was grumpy. I was very, very, very grumpy. Cinco de Mayo is actually a commemorative of a victory of Mexican troops in La Batalla de Pueblo more than 50 years on May 5th, 1862. Why, thank you, Miss Perron. I appreciate you. Hello, my lovely friend Raphael. It's great to see you on this lovely day. This Revenge of the 5th. Oh, I love. Ooh, look at her. Miss Perron just did something super duper important, and that is she cited her sources. Now, in ELA and in science, especially when we did STEM fair and we talked about researching things, something that was really, really important was citing our sources. Because if you just cite your sources and just say, blah, 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 this is a fact, without telling me where you get the fact, it's okay. That's not going to help you, because I'm going to tell you right now, I know some friends that may or may not have done that in college, and they got big old fat Fs. And I mean to the point where some of them were like accused of plagiarism, and you know that plagiarism is a no-go, especially in college, because in college you're supposed to be producing your own work, and if you're not producing your own work, whose work you're producing, and therefore you're not learning, it's not good. Good morning, Ari. I'm so glad you're here. I haven't even started some teaching yet, so it's great to see you. Yo, it's Kwame Q in the house. I know, don't you just miss my enthusiasm every morning when you walked in my door? I know, you missed it so much, buddy. Oh, I know, don't worry. If you think I'm enthusiastic at 11:45, try Miss Perron at 9:15. Y'all, Miss Perron's gets up earlier than I do, so she's far more awake before I get on her stream, and some mornings I'm just sitting here going, and she's like, good morning, and I'm like, oh. I twitch, and then just, but I miss hugging you too, Gloria. Oh my gosh, y'all. I'm like, there's all sorts of things I miss, but so instead of me counting all the things I miss, I need to count all the things I'm grateful for. I am grateful for everybody showing up this morning on Revenge of the 5th. I am grateful for the fact that I got a 3D printed octopus near me. I am grateful for the fact that I have my Coca-Cola Classic along with my Coca-Cola Classic partner, Miss Perone. Those are my things I'm grateful for, because if I keep counting the things I'm missing, I'm gonna get sad. And you know what? There's enough sadness in the world. We need to count what we're grateful. Remember, I got my new shirt in, Be a Nice Human. I gotta send a picture to Miss Snellgrove because she always tells me I need a shirt that says human on it. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna talk about our packet work. Yesterday I talked a whole bunch. I mean, a whole bunch. I didn't do a single lick of teaching yesterday. I felt it was so important that you guys understand how this packet works before I even think about. Not saying I want to leave, but what time is this? And you can go back and watch the stream again, Moses. Don't worry. If you need to go do something, I totally understand. So, I didn't do a lick of teaching yesterday, so today I gotta get some teaching in, but I taught you yesterday what the packet's like for this week. So if you're sitting here going, Ms. Hoffman, I don't know about this week 6 packet, what is this all about? I'm gonna tell you, go look at Monday's stream, because future Ms. Hoffman is not talking about the packet. She's done it once, she's recorded it. I think I need to do all my instructions and recording, and I just press play on my phone so that like I don't have to repeat myself. Okay. So now that Ms. Hoffman's gone on a rant and rave, let's start. I have number 12 here, 761 times 80. Please solve 761 times 80. Let's see, who can beat me? Who can beat the Hoff? On your marks, get set. Don't use a calculator. Go. I'm going to draw my awkward manatee. 0 times 1 is 0. 0 times 6 is 0. 0 times 7 is 0. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. 8 times 1 is 8. 8 times 6 is a whopping 48. Put an 8 down there. Put a 4 up here. 8 times 7 is 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Oh, Miss Hoffman used her fingers. Is it okay to use your fingers? Yes, just as long as you are getting the thing. So 0 plus 0 is 0. 8 plus 0 is 8. 8 plus 8 is 8 plus 0 is 8. 0 and 6. Of course Kwame beat me. Of course he did. He is a rock star on this multiplication. Like, seriously. Like, I know Miss Perone's watching this right now, but like, seriously, Kwame's got it on lock with his multiplications. Great job, AB. I'm very proud of you. You're very, very close, Gloria, my darling. Yes, Ari. Great job, my dearest. So I'm going to save this. Today's date is Revenge of the 5th. So this is 5 math. Now, great job. I'm very proud of you guys for doing this. Now, I told you I would go over one of these problems, and specifically, I am going to go, let's do number 14. Doop, doop. We're going to do number 14. Well, why am I doing number 14? Because it is a 3-digit times a 3-digit number. Ding, 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 ding. 6th grade work. You're entering this 6th grade zone. Do, 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 do. You have now entered the 6th grade zone. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the 6th grade zone. It's gonna look something like this. You can still go and do the awkward manatee if you like. And I'm gonna switch to a very thin pencil for this. And you draw your awkward manatee so you know where you're working in. So 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 1 is 2. Just like a normal thing, I'm going to cross this out, and then I'm going to drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot, 1, 0. Why? Because it's in the tens place right here, and in the ones place, we've already used up, so therefore we need to put a 0 here. Same thing. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 1 is 2. Now, I'm not done, but I am done with my tens place. Just like I put 1 0 here because I X'd out the ones place, I need to put another 0 in the ones place. And then I X'd out the tens place because I used the 2 in the tens place already up. So I need to put another 0. So when I go to a 3-digit times a 3-digit number, I need to drop it like it's hot 2 times. Dropping like it's hot 2 times, and now I can multiply. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 1 is 2. And now, just like everything else, I can add it up. 4 plus 0 is 4. 8 plus 4 is 12. Put the 2 down here. Put the 1 up here. 8 plus 2 is 10. Plus 4 is 14. Plus 1 more is 15. Put a 5 here. Put the 1 there. Hey, Emily, it's great to see you. I'm going over how to do a 3-digit times a 2-digit. I highly suggest you go back and rewatch it when we're done. 8 plus 2 is 10, plus 1 more is 11. Put the 1 there, put the 1 there. 2 plus 1 is 3. If you got 31,524, just like my friends, Gloria and Andy. Whoop, whoop, go Andy. I am very, 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 very proud of y'all. Great job. So, this is how you do a 3-digit times a 2-digit. So this is math 2. Great job. I'm very proud of you. It's the same thing. And remember, your work is that you do 5 to 6 problems a day. You got your multiplying here, and then you got some dividing here. I won't go over division today. I did 2 multiplication problems, so tomorrow I'll do 2 division problems. And now let's get into science. Whoop, whoop, go Ashley. Yes, girl. I'm proud of you. Now, AB had the question. I don't understand what the question for COVID-19 is asking. It says, in the Science Week, you need to go back to Miss PB's packet and read the coronavirus article, the first 4 pages, answering the following questions. You're only answering myth 1, myth 2, and myth 3. In fact, here, let me see. Can I edit this? No. Can I edit this? Oh, this is suggested edits. I don't want suggested edits. Return to editing. Image options. Oh, I can recolor it. Okay, so y'all, you just need to do myth 1, myth 2, and myth 3. You're going to the beach right now, Emily? Come pick me up. I want to go. Miss Pearl wants to go too. Come pick me up. But most of all, be safe, be happy, and be healthy, okay? That's all I care about. So that's what you need to answer. AB, does that answer your question? Just let me know. Does it answer your question? So while I wait for AB to get back to me, the next thing the day 4, 2 through 5 is pick whichever ones. You're doing 3 questions a day. I told you I've already taught about life science. I've already taught about how structures of animals and plants are similar. This right here is, how are we supposed to answer? Like, what is the question? You're telling me right here, is the myth 1, wearing a mask will prevent you from catching the virus? Is that true? Myth 2, children cannot catch COVID-19. Is that true or false? What is the true? Okay. And myth 3, there's a vaccine for COVID-19. That's the other one. That's what you need to be doing, my dear. As I was saying, L14.2 is about structures of animals versus humans. This one right here, this page 114, is life cycles. It's a circle of life. And I kind of went over this with our beetles, which are still living downstairs in my kitchen, and I still don't know what to do with them. And yeah, I'll figure this out eventually. And here we go. 17.1. This page is 119. Is the page I'm going to focus, and I'm going to do 1 to 2 questions a day to help you with this. So the first thing I'm going to do is get a new snip and sketch right here, and we're going to go over this. Why don't you let the bugs free? Reasons I will not let the bugs free is because I don't know if mealworm beetles are invasive. I don't know if they're going to start propagating and we're going to have another problem with a bunch of bugs everywhere. I don't know if I want to release them into my garden because my garden, I have fruits and I have vegetables growing in my garden, and my husband kind of is a little protective over his tomatoes because he loves to eat tomatoes. So that's why I'm letting them free. So moving on back to science, my loves. What is not, I'm going to highlight that because they already highlighted it. What is not an adaptation due to life cycle? Who can tell me what a life cycle is? Who can tell me what a life cycle is? Let's see who's got the answer. I don't remember what the name of that song is. It's The Hustle. Oh, 4th grade, standard, Florida. Learning how to square dance and do the hustle. That was not a fun time. I'm so glad you guys don't have to learn how to square dance or do the hustle. It's a hustle. Yeah, thank you, Ms. Perone. Does anybody know what a life cycle is? So a life cycle starts with 1. Is step 1. A. Step 2. Usually it's a baby. Step 3, child. Step 3, child. Step 4, adult. That's the basicness of a life cycle right there. Is that you're talking, when you say, Ari, when you say a life cycle is when an animal eats other animal and they put it in a circle, that is actually called a food web. So great job. That is a 4th grade standard. That's called a food web. But we're focusing on life cycle. So egg, baby, child, adult. That is the most simplistic life cycle we have. And I mean simplistic. There are more complicated life cycles. For example, we talked about at the beginning of this e-learning adventure, incomplete life cycles or metamorphoses. We've talked humans have a weird life cycle because we have so many different steps in our life cycle in comparison to my mealworms, those types of things. So now let's get back to our question. What is not an adaptation due to life cycle? Is it A, ability to alter birth times due to environment? Okay. B, separate environments and food sources for different life cycle phases. C, a lioness protecting its cub. Or D, a short bloom and seed reproduction cycle trigger only when it rains. So let's talk about it. For example, D right here. Do plants have a life cycle? Yes, Gloria, just like how caterpillars turn into butterflies. But I need to know, do plants have a life cycle? Because this one is dealing with animals, and this one's doing with plants. And that one's the odd one out. But I want to know, do plants have a life cycle? Is that only something that animals have? Only like humans and tigers and bears, oh my. Or do plants have a life cycle? Yes, Ari. Hey, Stephanie, I'm so glad you're here. When you get a chance, go back and rewatch the beginning of the stream. I'm glad you're here. So yes, short seed production. So this right here is dealing with the life cycle right here. So, and this right here, ability to alter birth time meaning egg to baby. So this is going to deal with life cycle here. Separate environments, the source for different life cycle phases. Oop, that's dealing with life cycle here. Now I have a quick question. A lioness protecting a cub. Is a lioness protecting its cub part of the life cycle? What is the lioness protecting its cub part of this life cycle over here? Here's Miss Hoffman's. It's a circle of life. You guys are all correct. No, this is not part of it. Not life cycle. So, which is not, ooh, I should do that. Which is not an adaptation due to the life cycle. This is life cycle, this is life cycle, this is life cycle, and this is the only one that's not life cycle, so the answer would have to be C. Great job, my friends. I'm very proud of you. This is new stuff I'm teaching you here, kind of putting that in quotation mark, teaching you right here. I'm just helping you active thinking it out. Thank you so much for joining me on the live. Gloria, I'm so glad you're here. So I'm going to save this as 5-5 science. And this will appear in our recap document. Remember, for science, you are doing the coronavirus articles linked to Ms. Perron's packet. And then you're also doing the active thinking questions here. You get to pick whatever ones you want to do. I'm very proud of you. Awesome. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen. And I'm going to see if my guest is ready. One moment. She needs one moment. Now you're good? Awesome. Hey there, Miss Perron.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. I was just going to figure something out. Miss Boylan asked if I would call her, but we'll talk about that after, Miss Hoffman.
So we'll wrap this up because it's been about 20 minutes and we need to get things going. So remember,
Kwame said my name in the chat. I'm so sorry.
You're fine. Are you
I wasn't expecting that. Kwame, look at my hair. Flare for you. Put that red one in. It's my lucky red flare pen because I had a feeling Kwame was going to come on your stream today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this red flare pen in my hair. And in the morning, it's going to be like the Tooth Fairy. And in the morning, when I wake up and come on my stream at 9:15, hopefully I'll get my flare pen wish and Kwame will be on my stream at 9:15 in the morning. What do we think?
I think so.
It's my lucky red flare pen. And maybe this week, if Kwame attends both streams, he'll have more of an opportunity and I can send him flare pens as the gift this week, as the raffle.
That would be so cool.
The more times you're here, the more chances you have to put your name in.
For sure. Not to mention, all the goodies I've 3D printed, all the goodies you have.
Oh, yeah.
Big old bag of Takis I got down by my feet.
Takis and flare pens. Could you just imagine?
How happy he would be?
Heaven. In heaven.
He would.
So excited.
So excited. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, remember your kindness challenge is to tell someone the facts while you're folding laundry, putting away laundry, doing laundry, whatever you need to do, okay? Remember today's March challenge, I say, what are your dreams? But you need to be wearing a picture of you wearing red, white, or blue. And I'm wearing my white text right now.
My shirt did have white text on it, and now it's like pinkish. So
that's okay.
Red and a blue flare pen.
Perfecto. So, other than that, please remember, what was it? From 10:30 to what? 12:30?
I'm so sorry about that. One more time.
Is it from 10:30 to 12:30 food at Mort?
Yes, my coworker, aka my husband, was getting ice, so I couldn't hear you, Miss Hoffman.
That's okay.
Now he's opening his nectar, aka Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
So today, guys, today is the food distribution. So you have about 15 minutes to get up there and get some food if you want it.
Remember, it is only for more families. And if you can't make it for food today, tomorrow will be the district passing out food from 9 to 1. You need to make sure you have a lunch number. And if your siblings are under the age of 5 or not in school, have their birthdays. If you need to talk to someone, Miss Boylan is here. You need to talk to her. And then, ladies and gentlemen, on Friday, Miss Perone and I have meetings all day, and we will not be able to stream. So please excuse us while we take Friday off for streaming to get a bunch of meetings done. Otherwise, tomorrow, 9:15, be here, be amazing, be wonderful. And I think that's it, Miss Perone.
Yes.
Awesome. Guys, Thursday, 2:15 will be our fun stream. I can't wait to sit here and hang with you guys.
Yep.
So otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, it sounds like we need to pop on a call with Miss Boylan to figure out what she needs from us. So we love you. We miss you. Air hugs to you.
Woo!
And ciao for now. We love
Ciao
you.
for now, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.